I'll be willing to put money on this. I think Bron would even say Tony Allen's a better defender than him.
That's fair.
Like I said,
There's nothing wrong with saying that.
It's more, but it's more to when you looking at footage and stuff like that. It's gonna be more footage of LeBron having better defensive plays because he plays deep into the playoffs every year when you need that type of action.
Stephen A. Smith nephew was on to the Baja, and they are still dragging this LeBron defense conversation. Let's see what they're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, that's his opinion. Respect.
Josh, what you think?
We not gonna pretend. See, what I don't do, whether I like you or not, I'm not gonna pretend. LeBron, you've been to all them finals. You had all them runs. You went through all them Eastern conferences. You're gonna act like LeBron never had to guard nobody. So DeRozan's nobody. Paul George is nobody. You're out there. So it's not like these people are your assignments because you have Shane Battier and people like that your whole career.
Now, I've seen him guard, Kawhi, Jimmy Butler, Kevin Durant, Derrick Rose, Chris Paul. I've seen him guard a lot of people, right? I'm talking about LeBron throughout the course of his career. One thing I will say is this. We are at a point where because you didn't guard the best player on the other team to start the game all the way to the finish, we're saying you're not an elite defender. Let's take a minute and break this down. My responsibility as a star player, get you 28 to 35, 5 to 10 rebounds, 5 to 10 assists, a couple steals, maybe a block, okay? You're saying that it is in the best interest of the team if I do all of that and guard the best player on the other team for 40 minutes a night. Absolutely not. No coach in their right mind would allow that to happen. So just because they aren't guarding start to finish does not mean they're not elite defenders. We got to stop doing that.
The kind of the Shumperts on Cleveland. But if you out there with all the pick and rolls and shit that's going on, you mean to tell me LeBron's not guarding nobody? He's not strapping down when he has to in order to make all of these finals? It's
So you would say
irresponsible.
LeBron James is a better defender than Tony Allen?
No.
He's had to defend more than Tony Allen, yes.
What?
Hey,
We doing?
it's up to-
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
All right, so I was with you till you jumped out the window. I was with you a little bit. All right. Tony Allen, and I assume based on how these conversations have gone, you're talking about strictly on-ball defense. Tony Allen's better than LeBron James.
Tony Allen was coming off the bench in Boston. So how could you be how could you have the assignment of going
Let's
to
talk
in
Boston?
about
Boston.
Memphis.
You said Boston. What was that? A couple years?
Wait a minute. No, because in Tony Allen's comments, he said, when I came into the league, LeBron was just known for chase down blocks. Tony Allen came in 2004. So he's talking about LeBron's whole career. We need to talk about Tony Allen. Started the game, not guarding the best player because he was playing 24, maybe 24 minutes a night, coming off the bench in Boston. A couple of times, he was barely getting 15, 16. So he was not guarding the best player start to finish because he was playing behind Ray Allen. He was playing behind other players. He was playing behind Paul Pierce. So let's be fair.
Memphis how many playoff runs did Memphis have that he had to guard somebody?
Where he had to guard somebody. Let's talk about so he had to guard KD and Russ. He had to guard Stephen Clay. He had to guard Damian Lillard. When he was in Boston, when they was going to the finals, he was on Kobe for a little bit. So he had some matchups throughout the course of his career where he was guarding that dude. He even guarded LeBron for a little bit. I don't know if that was, too extensive, but there were some situations where he did guard elite players. Okay, but I'm not gonna say that right now because I want to see if they get to
Who did Kobe
And how
Bryant
many
say?
finals has LeBron been to? So when you
Who did
get
Kobe
to
Bryant say
finals-
guarded him the best?
Tony Allen.
Say what?
Tony Allen.
Who did
Yep.
Kobe
Who
Bryant
did Kobe Bryant say guarded him the best?
Point for the Baja.
Tony Allen?
Who did Kevin
can't be
Durant say
mixing it.
guarded him gave him the
Tony-
most trouble?
And he called Kendrick Perkins the best post defender ever. We listening to everything Kobe said?
Respect to Kobe. Y'all know how I feel. Y'all see him. All right. Respect to Kobe. Perkins, though.
Kobe.
I won.
He said that.
No, Kobe said
Yes,
he
he
was.
did. He said that.
Kobe said
He said
Kendrick
it. He
Perkins
said
was a
Kendrick
great
Kobe
post
said
Perkins
that.
is the
defender.
best post defender
No,
you've
but
ever
footage.
seen.
Perkins was a great post
No,
defender.
he was a great post defender.
When he
I
played
don't-
on the Celtics before his ACL, he was a great post
He was a great
defender.
post defender.
We're not gonna do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do
This
that.
dude's so corny, man.
So
Don't do that.
So Kobe never seen Dwight.
He didn't say he was a
Kobe
great.
never
He
seen
said he
Hakeem
was elite.
Olajuwon.
I'm gonna just go.
Kobe's never seen- Kobe never seen Hakeem Olajuwon?
You're deflecting again.
No,
Nah.
no. Y'all made a point and he responded. Okay. We love Kobe. We respect Kobe. But between Kendrick Perkins and Dwight, I'm taking Dwight. Between Hakeem and Kendrick Perkins, I'm taking Hakeem. But Tony Allen was a doggone defense. So they both got points. They both made some good points.
I'm saying 'cause
LeBron James being better than Tony Allen defensively.
What did Kobe
That's
say?
literally
Like,
why
what
Tony
did I
Allen got
say?
paid.
So okay, then let's go through the list. Steph Curry said TA is the guy he didn't want to see the most on
These
his
are your
side.
Hall of
T.A.
Famers.
was known as a defender.
So who else? Like
That
who
was
else
his
you
job.
want
That
These
to
are
see?
your Hall of Famers' favorite Hall of Famers.
Everybody,
That was his role.
Everybody can say
He
what they
retired
want.
his
Was
jersey in Memphis on my
LeBron's
birthday.
block
I was
on
there.
Tiago Splitter a chase down?
Yo, let me tell you, they retired
That's
Tony
a chase
Allen.
down block. That's
They
a highlight.
That
retired
was a weak
Tony
side block.
Allen's jersey in Memphis because of defense.
Hey, brother, I've been in
No.
probably on this couch probably
This-
the most series with LeBron against.
Yes.
Yeah,
1,000%.
He's not guarding the best player nightly.
I don't know where you've seen that clip.
I just want to go through his career real quick because, and in case y'all didn't know, that's Thaddeus Young. Who did you have on your team for LeBron to guard? You didn't have nobody in Philly for LeBron to guard. That's it. Did y'all play? Y'all all right? Y'all played him in Indiana. Paul George. I seen him guard Paul George a little bit. I seen him guard DeMar DeRozan a little bit.
No,
not
that's
guard
not.
the
That's
best
not.
player.
That's
You probably
not
saw a clip.
just. See, yeah, that's not his assignment to guard the best player. But when you're
But
out
that's
there,
TA's
it's
point.
not
That's
about.
TA's
But that's
point.
That's
T.A.'s
his point.
He
point.
had to go match
His
up
assignment.
against. His matchup was the best wing player every single night, Josh. That's his point. That's
You know why?
he-
Because you wasn't responsible for scoring 30, 10, and 8.
That's fine.
That's why. Why
you're
should I guard
right.
the best player?
I wouldn't
But
put.
that's his
but
point.
You know who Paul George was? Paul George he got the best guy on each team.
Kawhi
every
Leonard.
night.
Kawhi
He
Leonard.
guards the other best player.
Y'all
He
guard-
averaged
Jalen
fucking
Brown
30.
All right,
goes to
look,
guard the
we
other
talking
best
about-
player.
We talking about
Anthony
the
Edwards?
highest usage rate players ever. LeBron,
I'll
Harden,
give you that.
people like that. You're not gonna be known to do the defensive stuff, but you still got to do it because
That's the point I was making. Okay, Paul George, yes, elite two-way. Kawhi, elite two-way. But they got breaks now and then. You're not going to put a guy like LeBron in that situation every single night. Let's say a player like SGA is on the other side. So you're telling me LeBron's going to give you let's use those numbers, 30, 10, and 8 offensively, right? Those are your numbers you got to hit for us to have a chance to win. And I want you to go guard SGA. That is 3 quick fouls waiting to happen if I'm guarding SGA for the entirety of the game. That makes no sense. You're putting yourself in unnecessary situations. So yes, for most of the game, you're not going to be guarding the best player on the other team. But when it comes time, let me ask you this. Game on the line. Have you ever not seen LeBron lock in defensively when it wasn't Game 3 of the NBA Finals versus the Golden State Warriors?
And you're talking about usage
so-
rate. What do you think the defender's usage rate is?
So let me ask you something. If the coach said, you know what, Tony Allen, take a break and guard Draymond tonight. We need 30 from you. Could he do that?
This is what I've been trying to get across. No, he can't.
Why are you on the court? Tony Allen's
No, what
job
you
was to
mean?
be on the court
No,
to guard.
But you're making the wrong argument, though,
Tony
Josh.
Allen. Tony Allen.
You're
He
disregarding his
need
defense because you're trying
30
to bring
from
on his
you
offense.
tonight.
That's not the argument, Josh.
We're talking about defensively.
We talking about capabilities.
Exactly. LeBron. There's games where LeBron started and went majority of the game guarding Kevin Durant, guarding Paul George. an entire fourth quarter guarding Derrick Rose, an entire third and fourth quarter guarding Tony Parker. That doesn't make LeBron a bad defender or not an elite defender because he's not guarding start to finish. That's a crazy argument. I don't even know where that came from. But let me know in the comments, do you think that LeBron James is an elite on-ball defender? Do you think Tony Allen is a better defender than LeBron? That's one more for the good guys.
I'm tired of being humble. I'm tired of letting people think